Hey guys, Marsha's kit has just been released and undoubtedly she is the sustained, lingering glow sustained and is incredibly crazy. So let us look into her kit. I'm not going to go very detailed in the analysis. Her kit is simple. Look into it and then you will be able to tell directly how crazy this sustain will be. First of all, thank you so much, ChunXiRavenClaw, for this translation. So let's us look right into her insight. At the start, when an enemy is inflicted with Burn of Halo, increase Lingering Glow, so that's just making her a Lingering Glow character. Insight 1, when Marsha enter battle, give all allies shield. This is when Marsha enter battles, right? And any ally with this shield increase damage resist. And this means that with damage resist, her shield will be stronger. So this is why sometimes Medicine Pocket, even though the shield that Medicine Pocket provides is not like very thick, but it will be able to withstand more damage. That's because of the sturdiness stack that Medicine Pocket have. So Marsha kind of has that as well. So in a way, it increases damage resist. Then acquire Daylight Prayer based on the number of Lingering Glow. Daylight Prayer, based on the number of Lingering Glow, allies increase Lingering Glow when Lingering Glow is accumulated. So basically, it makes us easier to obtain Lingering Glow. And when there are 3 Lingering Glow allies, increase the maximum stack of burn on enemies. As increase crit damage for all allies based on the current Lingering Glow at the start of the turn. So it has some damage boost that she provides to the party as well. 3 Lingering Glow character, which means you have to bring Beryl, Isolde, and Marsha herself. At the moment, this is the only 3 Lingering Glow character that we have. Okay, let us look back into Insight 1. At the start of the turn, dispel all control status on allies, give all allies pardon, and give self battlefield 8. One thing you have to take note is that only at the start of battle, Marsha give everyone shield. But every round after that, it doesn't automatically give shield, okay? It's not like Kiperina, but the thing that is similar to Kiperina is that she cleanses control status on all allies. That is the same as Kiperina, okay? What is pardon? Pardon. During the duration of pardon, be immune to the first control status one would be inflicted. That is great. Not only that she cleanses everything, but now if the enemy is going to inflict you with one of the control, then you prevent that from happening. So this is important, especially if there's an enemy that does a counter and that counter can disable you. So like in between attacks, like you have your incantation all line up, you do an attack, the enemy counter you, and then you got stunned. And then you cannot attack any longer. So with Marsha, that doesn't happen, right? It prevents it from, it prevents one of the control status from being inflicted. So this is even better compared to the cleansing at the start of the round. And for Battlefield 8, it says when an ally is attacked, consume Battlefield 8 to release Silent Weight. Silent Weight is her skill. So later we will see the skill. But if I remember correctly, this skill is her shield. So this makes her Babel, right? News Babel when the enemy attacked, then she automatically casts a shield. So in this case, Marsha can do the same, okay? When an ally is attacked, she automatically casts a shield. But how many times she can do it? It's not stated here yet. I believe it's not going to be like unlimited. Probably maybe 2 or at most 3 times. Similar to Medicine Pocket, Babels, and Vila. Okay, now for Insight 3, when consuming Battlefield 8, gives self-compensation of pain. And what is that? Compensation of pain, increase crit rate and crit damage. So increase her own crit rate and crit damage. So she has some damage going on here, probably for her ultimate only. At the start of the turn, inflict all enemies with burn. Okay, when entering battle, when Marsha attack crits, or when consuming Battlefield first 8, increase self-moxie. Okay, so she should be a rather passive character, and you only use AP when you get maximum moxie and then you use your ultimate. But this one, we will definitely need to see the full kit and to decide the full rotation. And it says overflowing moxie will be stored temporarily and will be replenished if there is space at the end of the turn. And now let us look at her skill. First, skill 1, Morale of Restraint. Single relative damage when hit inflict burn on target. After attacking, gives self-compensation of pain. So increases crit and crit damage. If the target has a certain number of stacks of burn, deal extra relative damage. Could be interesting to play around with. Silent Weight, Mass Buff, give all allies shield. When actively cast, consume Battlefield First Aid. I wonder how many Battlefield First Aid that we can get. And if she's consuming a lot in one turn, that is why the Insight trees say that she can overflow on Moxie, because you probably have a tendency to consume multiple Battlefield First Aid, and then you gain multiple Moxie at a time. So that to further increase shield multiplier. And dispel all negative status. Wow, she have cleanse on demand. Not only she have removal of control status, she can remove all debuff. If target, so this is like Fatutu, right? If target has shield, stack on top of the existing shield. If target has shield, stack on top of the existing shield instead, and extend the duration of shield. Okay, like most of the shielder right now, you can stack. And allies with this shield increase damage resist. Okay, ultimate advice to the violent, give self-compensation of pain, then mass relative damage to all. I'm going to think that this compensation of pain is going to give her so much crit and crit damage that her ultimate is going to hit like a truck. And when the ultimate hits, inflict burn on the target. After attacking, consume compensation of pain to give all allies training. And training is to increase crit rate, overflowing crit rate, turn in crit damage, increase incantation might, and crit damage based on stack. So you would want to use the ultimate as the first skill, because after you use the ultimate, then all your party member get boosted with crit rate and incantation might as well. So overall, this is absolutely a very strong sustain unit and a very good one to have, especially for Beryll's team. If you're planning to get Beryll, definitely Marsha, for me, is definitely a must pull. So yeah, let us wait a few more days to get the exact numbers for her kit, and then I will do further evaluation, like her synergy with other characters as well. There's a concern about what would Jay become, because Jay is also shield, and then he may not be able to replace Marsha's shield. But I think if Jay's Euphoria were to come, the only thing that Jay needs is that his shield is able to stack on top of other people's shield, but still counted as his shield, so he can do riposte. And Jay should probably become a sub DPS for the team if it ever happens. Alright? Thank you very much for watching this video, and have a good day.